cool.
I'm watching an old James Bond movie right now. I'm going through
Which
the James
one?
Bond movies. I'm You Only Die Twice.
Okay.
Is where I'm at. Sean Connery.
I've seen none of them, so sorry.
It's actually Oh, You Only Live Twice. I'm sorry. Right. You go through it like it's interesting to go sequentially, but this is like a space-based movie. There's like a villain in space, and it's interesting how what they thought would be futuristic back then is about where we're at now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that was in maybe the mid '60s or something like that.
Those dreamers.
Yeah, I know. Sean Connery, though, I had never seen young Sean Connery. Like growing up, you know what I mean? Like he was on the younger side. I digress.
No, I understand why. Yeah.
They're great. It's fun to watch them. There's a little cringe factor here and there, but
yes, there is. But I would imagine when the snow hits on Sunday, Keith, a lot of time spent inside watching TV.
See how you made that transition? Because I had no plan for that whatsoever. I appreciate you. 40 for a high today in Portland, 36 in Bangor, 35 in Augusta. It was reasonable out today. There wasn't a ton of sunshine. Southern coastal Maine got some sun in here. In the afternoon, clouded up. Most of us were cloudy all day. That cloud cover there will keep us warmer tonight, so it's not particularly cold tonight. Mid to upper 20s, even around 30 along the coastline. And tomorrow we're going to bring a trough through from the northwest and another trough down across the ocean here. So that's going to produce a little light snow, I think, in Washington and Hancock counties, coating to an inch of snow there. There'll be a snow shower squall in the mountains and foothills, and that should about do it. Not going to be a big deal, but there will be some flakes flying around. After that trough comes through, it is quite cold tomorrow night. Teens, single digits in a lot of spots. And then it's bright but chilly on Friday. It's a lot of sunshine. Temperatures struggle, though, to get out of the 20s. Quiet straight through Saturday. First half of Saturday night is fine. Things get interesting. Second half of Saturday night into Sunday. We've had storms quietly missing us. One does it again tomorrow offshore, but we know it's not going to be an issue. The third one we've had our eye on for Sunday, and that's going to be a hit. The question is, how big a hit is it? We've got this high to the north, lots of cold air. I'm not worried about precipitation type. This is a snow event for Maine. The question is, where are the heaviest bands of precipitation? And at this point, it does look like it's a heavier storm for Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, and far southern Maine, as opposed to northern and central Maine. And that's the part we're trying to nail down as we get closer. So here we are Saturday night. Snow moves in probably after midnight. It's going pretty good here. This is Sunday, middle of the day. But notice the snow shield is over the southern half or so of the state. It's still snowing, Bangor and points north, but it's a lot lighter in intensity. So that's the part that we're going to watch. Where's that shield? Where does it end? Because there's a lot of dry air up here to the north. Snow continues through the afternoon into the early evening, and then it moves out. I don't feel like we can put a map out just yet with numbers because there's a lot of computer model discrepancy here and where that northern extent of the snow shield is. But I think this gives you an idea of where the heavier snow will be in the purple contour here from the mid-coast south into New Hampshire, and lesser amounts over central and northern Maine. And again, I did throw out a number off the top of my head yesterday. It still seems reasonable in this area that we'd be talking about 4 to 8 or 5 to 10. That's kind of what I'm thinking. There are models that give us more, and there are models that give us a whole lot less, and that's the fun of this job. So verbatim, there's a European model that gives us 15 inches in Portland. The GFS model gives us 2.5, and so this is where we have pattern recognition. It looks like a pretty good storm to me. I think we'll probably land somewhere in the middle. Got a couple quiet days, and then we've got a storm on Wednesday that brings rain and wind into the equation, especially for the coast. So we will have to deal with that. But one storm at a time.
Well, and you just explained the whole trope of, wouldn't it be nice if I get paid to guess for a
Yeah,
living?
yeah.
You just explained it. The
Right.
pattern discrepancy, having to pull in all the other history. Yeah, it's
Sometimes it helps to let people know the extremes that we're seeing from computer
Right.
models. If we could just trust one, this job would be a whole lot easier.
Oh, yeah. All right, we'll keep our eyes on it.
Thanks, Keith.